1. Hook automated deployments promise speed and efficiency, but they often lead to chaos in production. Why does this happen? 2. The real problem: automated deployments are designed to streamline the process of getting code into production. The answer lies in a mix of human error, infrastructure limitations, and insufficient testing. Each of these factors can derail even the best planned deployment strategy. 3. The simple explanation: at its core, automated deployment means code is pushed to production with little human intervention. This is generally a good thing. However, if not handled correctly, it can do risks. Continuous integration merges code changes frequently. Continuous deployment automatically releases code to production after passing tests. Rollback mechanism, a strategy to revert to the previous version if issues arise. In a perfect world, these processes run smoothly. But in reality, they can create a false sense of security. Teams often overlook critical aspects, which leads to failures. 4. Real-world example: let's look at a startup called TechFlow, which provides a cloud-based project management tool. They used automated deployments with C/CD pipelines. One Friday afternoon, they pushed a new feature to production. The automated tests had passed, and everything looked good. But within an hour, users reported issues. The new feature caused a 50% increase in server response time, leading to a crash. They had not accounted for increased traffic or the system's existing load. Their server, capable of handling 1,000 requests per minute, was overwhelmed. The result? A 2-hour downtime, affecting 10,000 users and costing them around $20,000 in potential revenue and reputational damage. They thought they were covered because they had automated tests. But those tests didn't simulate real-world load conditions. This is a classic example of why automated deployments can still break production. 5. What to do instead to avoid issues like TechFlow faced. Follow these actionable steps. Step 1. Load testing. Action: implement load testing before deployment. Decision: choose a tool like JMeter or Gatling. Threshold: simulate traffic that exceeds your expected peak by 50%. If you expect 1,000 users, simulate 1,500. Step 2. Staging environment. Action: create a staging environment that mirrors production. Decision: use the same database and configurations as production. Threshold: ensure it replicates at least 80% of production load. Step 3. Monitor key metrics. Action: set up monitoring for critical metrics. Decision: use tools like Prometheus or Datadog. Thresholds: define alerts for CPU usage over 70%, memory usage above 80%, or response times exceeding 2 seconds. Step 4. Gradual rollout. Action: use feature flags for gradual rollouts. Decision: start with 10% of users and monitor performance. Threshold: if metrics exceed predefined thresholds, roll back for that segment. Step 5. Post-deployment review. Action: conduct a post-deployment review. Decision: gather the team to discuss what went well and what didn't. Threshold: document performance data for future reference. By following these steps, you can create a more resilient deployment process. 6. Common mistakes. Mistake 1. Skipping unit tests. Problem: teams often skip unit tests for speed. Fix: always include unit tests in your C pipeline. Aim for 80% code coverage. Mistake 2. No rollback plan. Problem: failing to have a rollback plan can be disastrous. Fix: establish a clear rollback strategy before deployment. Test it regularly. Mistake 3. Ignoring dependencies. Problem: teams overlook library and service dependencies. Fix: use dependency management tools. Document all dependencies clearly. Mistake 4. Inadequate documentation. Problem: lack of clear documentation leads to confusion. Fix: maintain up-to-date documentation for deployment processes. Use templates for consistency. Mistake 5. Neglecting security. Problem: security checks are often an afterthought. Fix: integrate security checks into the C/CD pipeline. Use tools like Snyk for vulnerability scanning. 7. Quick checklist. Here's a quick checklist to ensure a smooth automated deployment. Conduct load testing. Verify staging environment settings. Set up monitoring alerts. Implement feature flags for gradual rollouts. Schedule post-deployment reviews. 8. Summary plus CTA. Automated deployments can greatly enhance your development process, but they come with risks. By understanding the real problems and following a structured approach, you can avoid costly mistakes. If you found this video helpful, drop a comment below sharing your automated deployment experiences. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical tech insights. Together, we can build a more resilient engineering culture. Bonus practical tip: if you're unsure what to pick, start with the simplest option that ships today. Then measure for 7 days, latency, errors, deploy time, and cost. Only upgrade when metrics force the decision, not fear. Quick recap: keep it simple, avoid over-engineering, and build the smallest thing that works. If you want a real demo or checklist, comment demo. Subscribe for practical AWS, DevOps, Docker, and Kubernetes lessons.